This is the 13th episode of our series called Gene and Andrew's Great Adventure. Andrew is our oldest grandson. We've driven from Virginia, camping our way across Canada. We're headed today to Glacier National Park in Montana. Thank you for joining us on another of our adventures. We're really trying to grow our channel, friends, so please do us a huge favor. Hit the subscribe button and give us a like. We really appreciate you doing that.
Well, hello, friends. Thank you for joining us here. We got up at 6 this morning. It's 7 o'clock now. It's rainy outside here in Waterton, but that's okay because we're headed down to Glacier where it's also probably raining. Today's kind of a bigger day for us. If you remember in the last episode, our tent was destroyed by the winds, and so we're going to run down to Kalispell and go to a Cabela's there and get a new tent. And then on the way, we'll probably stop at the West Glacier campground and see if we can secure a spot for the next couple of days. Keep your fingers crossed. I hope we can. We're headed towards West Glacier, and I'm going to see if there's any campground sites available for the next couple of nights. It is raining. Andrew checked the weather a moment ago and said that it's supposed to stop raining about 8 o'clock tonight for the sun to come out, and then the sun will set like 9:40 something or other. So I don't know. It might be a wash. I don't know. Anyway, we stopped in at breakfast at this little place. It was breakfast was good. Food was good. The coffee, I don't think they had coffee. They served me something. I miss Tim Hortons. I really miss Tim Hortons coffee. This was a black liquid that even when we put cream and sugar in it, it was nasty. It was not good. I mean, for me not to finish a cup of coffee, it tells you something. Anyway, there was this guy in there. Where was he from? Connecticut?
I don't know. He said he was from Connecticut. He said he was also from California.
Yeah, he was hitting on the waitress slash cook lady, and I mean, she was probably in her late 40s, and he was probably in his mid 50s, I'm guessing. And but he was annoying. Golly day, he would not shut up. And she's trying to, cook breakfast and, work. And he's just talking about like nothing. I suspect his name is Dexter or something like that. Whatever serial killer name we want to assign to this guy, because there was something not right there. I don't know. But anyway, we're on the road. We'll see what we see. And hopefully we'll get a spot tonight. Somewhere to sleep, somewhere to bunk down, if you will. We're in Montana, so we got to say bunk down. Bunk down. I'll tell you a pet peeve I have. I have a lot of them, but this is one of them. When you stop and get gas somewhere, and the machine outside at the pump, you scan your card, it does nothing, won't work. So you have to go into the store and prepay. All right, you're using your card. How much gas do you want? I don't know. I mean, I've got somewhere about a quarter of a tank, and so you're doing the math in your head. I don't know. Give me $60 worth. I don't know. And okay, come back for the refund. So you go pump, and it takes $49. Fix your machines at the pump. Make them work so that people don't have to. Maybe they want you to come into the store so they can sell you a 3-day-old hot dog or some popcorn or something. I don't know, but just another thought. impressed with the National Park Service. When we were in Canada, you know, you can do it online, yeah, but you can also go and see a human being and talk to them and find out, you know, make your reservations, find out what you need to do. Here, you get there and they say, oh, it's only online. You have to make your reservations online. I say, well, you know, how do I find out what's available? You know, you do it all online. And they say, you can go up to the visitor center, they have Wi-Fi, and they'll help you. And I say, okay, well, let me get my park pass. Well, we give you the park pass, but it's only good for 2 miles to get you to the visitor center because you have to register your car online. Now, that's all well and good if you can navigate the nationalparkservice.gov or whatever online stuff, but a lot of people can't. And I mean, Canada made it a lot easier. I'm sorry to say that, but I love Glacier. Was here 19 years ago before it was the online thing. But come on, you can do better. You can do better. All right, we're not having any luck. You have to go stand in line with a lot of other people, and as luck would have it, we didn't get the young lady that might have been able to figure it out. We got the guy my age or a little bit older than me. He was as confused as I am. And he said they went to this system a couple of years ago in all the national parks to where you can't come do it at the park. You can't speak to a human to do it. You have to do it online. And the online thing is hard to figure out. You know, he looked at it with us and he couldn't figure it out. And it looks like there's no availability for a Friday night through getting out Monday morning. And we just wanted, you know, for tent camping, so we don't need electricity or water. We can't find availability. He can't find it. And so they've already sold you the pass, a 7-day pass, only needed 3, but 7-day pass to get onto the property. But you have to get a different pass to ride on the Going to the Sun Road, which we do want to do that. And you have to buy that pass online. And from what I'm told, they only allow so many a day, and you've got to buy that after 7 p.m. It goes on sale at 7 p.m., but by 7:02, it'll be sold out. So you got to be real quick. Whoever thought of this system, you know, you need to be fired. You're a dummy. You're an idiot. There's much better ways of doing it. And, you know, you're wanting to sell senior passes, lifetime passes. No senior is going to be able to figure this system out. It's, golly gee. When the federal government gets involved in something, they make it as complicated as they possibly can. All right, Andrew, let's go to Kalispell. We got to get a tent anyway. And so we're going to go down to the Cabela's and see about a tent. Unless they tell us you can only buy them online and you can only come to the store to pick it up. You can't actually buy it there. Wouldn't that be about the par for the course? Okay, we found a campground that's outside of Glacier, not far, just a couple miles down the road. It's a private campground. And we have a new tent, and we're going to set that up and see how things go. We have it assembled. Now, granted, the other one that we had really was a nice tent. I mean, it would fit on the back of the car or be independent. On Amazon, $179.99 plus tax, and also about $200. This one, how much was this at Cabela's?
$60.
It was $60, $59.99 plus tax. It's worth about that, I guess. When we put both of the air mattresses in there, it takes up the entire tent. So we haven't figured out like how to get up and go to the bathroom thing yet. We're putting me closer to the door, I think. But anyway, maybe it'll last 2 or 3 more weeks, and we'll see what we see. than what it looked like in the picture. The tent that the wind took away from us in Waterton, that was a lot bigger than this. We had like a little aisle between our two twin-size mattresses. We don't have an aisle anymore. They're just shoved into this tent, and you have to be like a 3-foot midget to stand up in here. You can't stand up. It's camping. Good night. Thanks for joining us on the journey. Thanks for this part of the journey, Gene and Andrew's great adventure. And hit the like button, share, subscribe. Tomorrow, we're going to get up early. We got to get up early. And we're going to be heading into Glacier to do a hike. Now, you'll remember I told you that can't enter in on the Going to the Sun Road without a permit or whatever. So we're going to drive about hour and a half, hour 45 minutes around all that to come in from the other end, because from that end, you can drive on the Going to the Sun Road all you want to, any time of day. It's perfectly okay. Night-night.